Hello friends, this is Cauldron. Welcome back to Final Fantasy Record Keeper, where before we get into the game itself, I did want to start with a little bit of quick math, because I'm in a bit of an unusual position with this game, where the pace I would usually go at is not going to work, because the game's going to go away pretty soon. It goes away on the 29th, I think is the last day, and so I want to present kind of my quick little math right here. So there's 9 more islands, I think. So there's 3 more islands in Prelude and then 6 islands in Chapter 1. Chapter 2? Chapter 1. Wait, this is Chapter 4. Volume 2. So there's another... I'm assuming there's another 6... I think you said at one point that there was another 6 islands in the next volume. So 9 islands... I'm assuming there's, on average, about more or less 4 game units per island. And so there's about 36 more game segments, of like the Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy IV, like that sort of thing. So I assume, and I want to do about 1 of those per video. And so, does that sound about right? Because if that's right, if there's about 36 more parts for the next 28 days, 27 days, something like that, that'll help me plan and be able to kind of pick which, kind of do at least 1 a day, and then like do a bunch in advance so that, I'll be able to finish it. So yeah, I guess that's my main question for now. Does that sound right, that there's about 9 more islands to go with about 4 games per island? Anyway, on to Chapter 4, Best Intentions. Starting with... Oh, brief little one. Final Fantasy VI. Okay. Oh, Celes. That's right, Pigeon. So, Celes, I can already see where they're going with best intentions here. Maybe this will be focusing on the likes of... like, Sid in like half the games in the series, and people who like ended up, or General Leo in Final Fantasy VI 2 could be in this. I don't know. There's a lot of like good people on the bad team who see the error of their ways. Oh, Soon, I forgot about you. Gwah, gwah. Soon, how are you healing up, girl? Gwah. What a pretty little girl. She looks fine. Pleased to see you, no doubt. Gwah. It's good to see you too, Soon. Go check on Tyro. Go check in on Tyro for me, will you, Alara? He should be around here somewhere. Tyro's back? Yeah, he got back a little while ago. Been through a lot since what happened on Moogle Isle. So there's been a time skip, I guess? He's been through a lot since what happened on Moogle Isle? So he's been through a lot since after Moogle Isle ended, do they mean? I guess so. It would do him good to see you in soon. I did not expect a time skip. Gwah, gwah. So Dr. Mog must be still out of commission. Of course, Bassoon, let's go cheer Tyro up. Gwah. Soon is best, girl. Shadowsmith, you should get some rest while you can, Tyro. You must be tired after all the work you've been doing. Thanks for worrying, Shadowsmith, but I'll be all right. Tyro. Alara! I'm glad you're back, Tyro. Are you okay? Sure, I guess. Apparently not. Tyro doesn't look his usual self. Time to roll out the welcome wagon. Alara's a sweetheart. Look behind you, Tyro. Behind me? Gwah! Oh, surprise Chocobo Princess. We got playful, bizarre Chocobo music. Gwah! Soon? Gwah, gwah! He hasn't seen her in a while. Down, girl, I can't breathe. Oh, Psoon's giving you little chocobo hugs. That's enough, Psoon. Give Tyra some space. Ooh, that's better. Sorry, she went a bit overboard. No, you can never go overboard with chocobo hug. No, you don't scold her. This music is like a drug trip. It's okay. I'm just happy to see Psoon back on her feet again. Thanks for thinking of me, Alara. I'm really fine, though. You say so. Where are we? I don't know, you just appeared in the woods. An island where we picked up more corrupted painting readings. Ah. As you know, the Royal Arcanium is... Did they not tell you where you were going on this island before you landed and, like, walked off into the woods where you clearly are? As you know, the Royal Arcanium is now overseeing the Royal Archives. Which sounds bad, and I do not trust. I'll be supervising your ongoing investigation into the corrupted paintings. Tell me something, Shadowsmith. You said you sent some of your people ahead to the island. Where are they? Now that you mention it, there's no sign of them. They might have gone out to scout the surrounding area. I have been hearing voices. There may be more corrupted paintings nearby. There, corrupted painting. Under the apple tree. I know you're still recovering, Tyro, but would you mind? I honestly don't understand why it has to be Tyro. Like, is there a special power that he's been invested with as a keeper and Shadowsmith is physically unable to go into the paintings? And Sid is physically unable to go into the paintings? Like, I get them being trainees, but, like, they really seem like they're frontline soldiers and kind of the only hope to dive into the paintings in this. I'm not quite sure why. No problem, Shadowsmith. Let's go, Alara. You bet. I guess he's just been... I assume there's no major plot stuff that's happened in the meanwhile. I think he's just been thinking about the Isle of Betrayal, like, painting stuff. Specifically around Cain and the like. Pyro seems rather fired up. Strange under the circumstances. Let's hope he doesn't push himself too hard. Yeah, you want Tyro to be able to hit puberty before he dies. Lock. Look, Tyro. Huh? Okay. This has got to be so confusing for poor Tyro, like so disorienting. And Alara, I mean, for both of them. It's just one moment you're in the woods, next moment you're looking in on the torture of a prisoner. Is that who I think it is, Locke? He doesn't know who it is, does he? An Imperial General, And they're just beating the crap out of her, if I remember, like running up and wham. This is what happens to traitors. So the mighty Celes has fallen. Not as far as those who'd use their strength to oppress the weak. Was there ever a version of the Empire that Celes was part of where she wasn't using her strength to oppress the weak? I get that she might have changed her mind and come to kind of a crisis of conscience, but with her and Leo, like, I don't get the sense there was ever, like, a good use of their power. It was always the Gestalian Empire. Kefka's planning to poison every last man, woman, and child in the kingdom of Doma. Like, I get how this would be a breaking point. How this would be a bridge too far. But it's not like, I don't think that before the poisoning, or before the planned poisoning, you know, they were using slave collars. They were doing horrific stuff, and I can't imagine that she was just secluded from all that. She rose to power within the Imperial Army. So did Leo. For all I love both Celes and Leo. Run that mouth of yours while you still can. Your execution's tomorrow. And better late than never. Like, I'm not pooping on her. Like, I'm I'm just saying. Keep a close eye on her. Yes, sir. I can stand guard for days without sleep. Days being like 2 minutes. So, interesting. They actually skipped the punch, the wind-up punches, I think. But maybe that came earlier in the scene, like before we came in. This is wrong. Yeah. Anyone mistreats... Celes is one of my absolute favorite characters in the game. This is not crapping on her character. I love Celes. We have to do something. I'll get her out of this mess. The snot bubble of sleep. For you. Name's Locke. I'm with the Returners. I'm Tyro. And I'm Alara. The Returners, or at least I was, General Celes. Now I'm nothing but a traitor. Well, let's get going. You'd take me with you. Of course, Celes. No, I can barely walk. I'd never make it out of here. Are you hurt? We can help you. Right, Alara is like literally a healer. She's the best healer I have in my party. I appreciate it, but even if you got me out, you wouldn't be able to protect me. I'm better off waiting here for the executioner. At least that way I'll keep my pride. I'll protect you. Trust me, you'll be fine. Daijoubu. Let's go. Come with us, Celes. The internet knows that you're best girl. We'll make it out together. He almost snapped himself awake. You were talking pretty loudly, presumably. What the hell are you doing, Alara? What was she doing? What was she about to do? Was she just, like, curious? Like, is he really that asleep? Like that? I guess it was that. Oh my god, look at them peeking out there. They already ship it, and I don't blame them. Why are you helping me? You remind me a lot of someone. What's it matter anyway? I'm helping you because I want to. Sneaky, sneaky. Locke wasn't being entirely honest, was he? No, that's a story that... No, he was not being entirely honest. I mean, it's not he wasn't being dishonest. Well, he wasn't truthfully answering the question of why he's helping her. But I mean, that's a long... This is not the time or place for it, to be fair. Is there anything you're hiding, Tyro? What do you mean? Nothing. Never mind. I don't know what Tyro's hiding. I mean, it's just the stuff around Dr. Mog has got to have messed him up. That's how I'm going to read it. This is going to lead to the tunneler fight, right? Treasure chest. Life crystal water. Got a battle, and let's see what we have in the new party we got going. Some of the names in this game, in Final Fantasy VI, I mean, are a little bit weird. A lot of the Final Fantasy games are weird, but Acrophes, I don't know what Acrophes is, and what was the stingray? It was like Cartagena or something? No idea. Let's do a Thundaga. Steel power is probably just damage and taking attack, right? Lowering attack and raising your own attack. Box step Saraband, and Yeah, let's do a Thundog on that thing. Oh, you don't even do any damage with Steel Power. Okay, so there's purely a buff and debuff. Thief, one of the things I've learned about or grown in the more I've played this game is, like, at first when I wanted a support class, I would just I would use filter for support and support roles, and I would slot in one of those. But the more I see it, and this is a real strength of the game, Bard is a support job, Dancer's a support job, Support is a support job, Thief is also a support job. I'm sure I'm missing stuff, but those are kind of the main ones that jump out to me. Thief was the biggest surprise to me, though. The biggest thing I've learned about and I like that. All right, we got Turtle, but we also got the Tunneler coming in hard and fast, right? This is where we first learned to use Runic. What's that noise? It sounds like something's tunneling. What is that? Something's coming through the wall. Yeah, you got this Cobra Commander ass looking tunneler. Tunnel armor. If that thing hits us with its magic, they'll be scrubbing 4 big scorch marks off the wall. So what are we supposed to do? Don't worry, I'll draw its magic with my runic blade. You'll be okay? Just like holding up a lightning and holding up an umbrella in a rainstorm. It's a really cool concept, and I didn't end up using Runic a whole lot beyond like 1 or 2 gimmick fights. They need to give this sort of, like, I know how many times they've redone Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy IV. Maybe the Pixel Remaster does this. I haven't played the Pixel Remaster of past 4, but past 5, I think I've done... No, I haven't done 5 either. But at some point, because they're going to remake it at some point again, like for the millionth time. If they do it, they have to give it the Record Keeper treatment to all these games. Because the way it does sprite battles and sprite art and retaining that aesthetic but making it really pop is incredible. Okay, let's... what's the actual strategy? How do we know when to use it? Because in Final Fantasy VI, you could just use it like constantly, like you didn't run out. But here I have to use it only twice. I guess we'll just use it. Presumably this won't be that long a fight, but maybe it will be. Sneak attack is utterly useless. It lets an attack do full damage from the back row. So no, we're not going to do that. Box Step Saraband and Protega. Nice timing. I guess how long does that buff last for, I wonder? So presumably until... Actually, no, I guess it... I always assumed it lasted until her next ability, but maybe it lasts until she gets hit with a magic attack. Let's do... Alright, let's do... I don't know, let's try Sneak Attack in case it does big damage, but I don't think it's going to have been worthwhile. Let's do Last Judgment Grimoire, even though it's weak to lightning, and that's it. So we'll leave this up. So Thundaga Strike. Yeah, so it does... Okay, perfect. So it does last until she's hit by it. Okay. And sure, we'll Curaga there. So it actually lasts for quite a while. It's like just an ongoing buff, I guess. That's nice. And, no, we don't need to... I don't know how many... I guess I should have checked how many uses it gives us, but for now, we'll just keep going. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, she's just rocking this. She's just dominating. Yeah, that's better. That's better than the limit break, the soul break. I don't know, there's got to be a word for this, like the phantom hit point. That happens so frequently in this game, just where bosses have like a lot of hit points. All right. What a legend. What a legendary section. Lock! Yeah, this is the Celes's story. Ah, how dark are they going to go? Are we going to see Celes at the start of World 2? Watching Grandpa die in her attempt on her own life? Maybe. No, I don't know if that would fit in the theme. We'll see. That's her grab. We'll see. Tyro. What's the big meeting all about? A gambler called Setzer is plotting to abduct Maria. Maria? It's complicated. She's a singer with the opera. So her going missing would really put a damper on things. It would put a damper on her. Her going missing would be her getting kidnapped. That's the thing you're trying to prevent. I'm not worried about the opera goers so much as I am about Maria. When is this Setzer guy planning to do it? He'll probably appear right at the climax of the first act. He loves to make an entrance. This guy's... I'm assuming he's super dramatic. You saw his face. Alright, when he shows up, we'll jump out and nab him. That's the face. Dear me, no. You'll ruin the performance. I'll lose my job. You would lose your job? No, you wouldn't lose your job. You'd be fine. But if you don't do anything... Oh, this is simply horrible. I want the performance to be a success, but I don't want Maria to be abducted. Yeah, if push comes to shove, I know what you're choosing, though. Let him grab her. We'll use a decoy. Once he's got her, we'll follow him right back to his airship, and if all goes well, we should be able to commandeer it. Are you mad? If anything should happen to Maria... our sails would suffer. Oh, get bopped. That's why we use the decoy. We can hide Maria someplace safe. Come again? You said Celes looks like Maria, right? Now, just a minute. They really look that much alike? She can be our Maria. We'll let Setzer kidnap her and lead us to his airship. How hard can singing opera be? Brilliant! Hold on, what if something happens to Celes? Thank you, but I'm not really worried. Celes could destroy Setzer. She can handle herself, yeah. I guess so. The freak out. I am a former general of the Empire, not some opera house... not some opera floozy, not some opera house songbird. He doesn't want to do it. I'm not sure about this. I don't even think it would work, but you know what? In the magic of the spirit, the eternal flame of Celes's winning spirit can carry an opera tune. Me, 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 do, re, mi, fa. Maria. Say it loud and it's something, something. See, you're doing just fine. She will murder you with her runic sword if she sees you laughing at her. You have a lovely voice. That's the spirit. God, I forgot about Orthros here. Orthros. Wahaha! I got my own little surprise planned for y'all, just like Setzer. It'll be tons of fun. Better get to work. We gotta make a star out of you, Celes. Oh my god, I forgot about the letter. Ah, isn't anyone gonna read it? Skip ahead a minute if you don't want to hear a ridiculously cringy and embarrassing story about 9th grade Cold Run. So, I didn't know anything about viruses, computer viruses, but I saw the movie Hackers, so I'm pretty sure that's what I wanted to be when I grew up. But again, I didn't know viruses, so I opened up a file, some kind of document file, like a notepad. I wrote virus number 1 at the top of it. I put it on the floppy disk, and I wrote, we're gonna get in deep psychology here. I wrote Command and Conquer on the disk, because in my head, I was gonna leave that disk on the bus. Someone was gonna pick up the bus, pick up the floppy disk that said Command and Conquer, and think, that's weird that it shows that it's just a handwritten Command and Conquer, but I really want to play that. That's a good game. I want to play that. Then they'd put it on their computer, but they'd see virus number 1 on the, as the name of the document. And they'd think, oh god, I've been infected. That was the extent of my plan. I wanted to give someone a brief scare because I had no idea how computers worked or how viruses worked. I don't know if that was... Is that 9th? That must have been like 7th grade, maybe? 8th grade? 7th grade, probably? Ugh. Oh god, that's cringy. But I see where Orthros is coming from. You want someone to see your plans. That's more important. The reaction is more important sometimes than the plan going smoothly, than the substance. Poor Sabin. Sabine? I'm a bit jealous of Celes. Yeah, we've seen that Alara has a performative side in her from Final Fantasy IX section. Why? Opera is so exciting, with the glamorous gowns and beautiful music. I've always dreamed of being on the stage. What about you, Tyro? I doubt it. I don't think I am cut out for it. Have you always been that pretty? They did this with Final Fantasy II also. Someone saw Faris in the dress and was smitten, her princess dress, and was smitten with her. Did you not see Faris dressed as a pirate? How is being a princess any more... Okay, well, whatever. Everyone's tastes are different. How could you not see general military Celes and not be, totally smitten? Locke, why did you stand up for me when you did? Because I'm tired of standing by and doing nothing while I lose the girls I like. Am I just a replacement for her? Great question. I like that Celes wasn't just immediately ooh, he likes me. That's a good question. That's an important question after that sort of line. That ribbon looks nice on you. And he doesn't know the answer, and so I appreciate that honesty. It's a dodge, but it's a lack of lying. I have to go on stage soon. Next scene's an important one. Maria starts to worry that something's happened to Draco and pours her feelings into song. Shouldn't you check the score one last time? Scene 1. Oh, my hero, my beloved. Shall we still be made to part? I'm not going to remember this. Though promises of perennial love yet sing here in my heart. I'm the darkness, you're the starlight, shining brightly from afar. Through hours of despair, I offer this prayer to you, my evening star. Must my final vows exchanged be with him and not with you? Were you only here to quiet my fear? Oh, speak, guide me anew. This is where you pick up the flowers, climb the stairs, and toss the flowers from the highest balcony. Be sure to finish by the end of the interlude. There isn't much time before the start of Scene 2, Impresario. I hope I don't have to remember that, because I do not remember it. I know that you can lose points or whatever. I don't think that's gonna be a thing here. Worst comes to worst, I make it a bad opera. That feels true to my nature. The western armies were defeated and Maria's castle fell into the hands of the east. Forced to wed the eastern prince Rolls. Why is the name Rolls familiar to me? I don't know. Maria still thinks, like, other than from Final Fantasy VI, Maria still thinks only of Draco as she gazes at the stars each night. I think it's Oh My Hero? Oh My Hero, my beloved. Shall we still be made? Be made to part. Yeah, I'm not going to try to sing. I think it's I'm the Darkness? Yeah. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Light shining brightly from afar. Through hours of despair, I offer this prayer to you, my evening star. Okay. Must Mai, I think. I don't think she actually names Prince Rolls. I'm not with you. Were you own? Not you. Were you only here to quiet my fear? Oh, speak, guide me anew. Okay. Going okay. Hopefully. I mean, we might have screwed it up. Come, Maria, dance with me. For a beginner. Ha ha ha. For a beginner, this is some good stuff. Is there any punishment for getting it wrong? Maybe I did get it wrong and I just don't know. Maybe there's no wrong. I'm thankful, my beloved, for your tenderness and grace. I see your wise, so gentle and wise, all doubts and fears erased. Our love, come what may. I think I might be ahead of stanza. We'll never age a day. I'll wait forevermore. I think I might be ahead too much. Chamberlain. Prince Rolls is looking for his dance partner. Please, leave the past behind. Our kingdom is part of the East now. What I was thinking was, I was just seeing the flowers fall off there and just thinking of the parallel to the opening of the World of Ruin. Probably intentional, but I don't know that I ever noticed it until now. You were wonderful, Celes. I owe you guys, so I'm gonna jam up your opera. Orthros. Love Orthros. XOXO. Uh-oh. Better tell the impresario. I don't know what you think he's gonna do. He's pretty ineffectual. I wonder what fiendish scheme he has up in his tentacles. Look, over there. Let's see if Maria can shrug this off. Such a ridiculous plot, and I love this game for it. This is heavier than I thought. It's gonna take me 5 minutes to push this thing off. We haven't a second to lose. It's so silly, and I'm so glad they include it. I remember when I first met Orthros, and I thought he was just creepy octopus, and then you just see him on land, and then he's in the opera, and he's a receptionist. He's a straight up Hildebrand character, and I'm glad he was featured in that too. We have to stop him. Talk to the stagehand in the room up on the right. He'll get you up there. Leave it to us. Okay. All right, we are on the clock. The impresario sent you. You need to get up to the catwalks or don't touch any of the others. Oh, shit. Hopefully that's the right one. The correct one. The door to the room on the left-hand side should be up. We could get up because it's still going, so I'm trying to rush. Okay. Okay, okay. Click. Okay. Keep going. I'm probably going to have to fight rats along the way, right? If I remember correctly. Oh, I hope this works. Go, go, go. No, I'm tapping it. Okay. I freaking hate timers. I really do. Even now when I know there's going to be no way they're going to let me lose just because I've seen some of this game. Still. Alright, we're just going to go all the things. Yep, all the things. Oh, turns out we just needed one of the things. Okay, very nice. Go, go, go. Boo, boo, boo. Faster than this. And now we got boss time. Yeah, so we are totally fine. Huh? Oh, rats! Nice jump. Are you going to try to wham us? Okay. Oh no, this'll never do. With those two flattened, there's no one to win the girl. How can the show possibly continue? This looks like... Yeah, you know, I mean, you shouldn't be at all surprised, Tyro. We're on the stage. Sure looks like. Neither Draco nor Waltz will win Celeste's hand. Look, it's supposed to be Maria. This is hardly the time to fret over details. Huh? I guess not. If not Draco or Waltz, then who is to wed Celes? Yeah, she's just stepping in there. Exactly. I like how one of Tyro's most consistent traits is being a crappy improviser. It is I, Locke, the world's premier adventurer. Who shall take her as my wife? What? Oh dear, what dreadful acting. He's pretty good. I want to crawl into a hole. I understand that feeling. Hashtag relatable. Silence, knave. You stand in the presence of octopus royalty. A low-born thief like you could never defeat me. I challenge you to a duel. I'm not about to let Celeste fall into the suction-cupped clutches of that tentacled freak. Don't diss Uncle Ulti. Allow me to fight at your side, Locke. Might as well make the most of this. Music! It's me again. Long time no see. Did you miss me? It's been like 1 minute. No, I know what you're talking about. All right, we'll start out with steel. We'll steal power. We'll punishing palm you. And we will flame offering you. And we'll barrage you. And we'll block step Saraband you. We're just using... I'm just saying the abilities we're using. Okay, this will not be a difficult fight, I guess. Again, no surprise. We will... May as well just Flame Burst again, or Flame Burst for the first time, and... This is how we win? Oh, never mind. I forgot he has a separate health bar when he popped up. Or I didn't know. I ain't no garden variety octopus. You are not. You are many things, sir, but you are not a garden variety octopus. Punishing Palm again, barrage. This is just, yeah, this is no worries here. I know you hate muscle heads, but that did not do much. Having fun yet? I guess. All right, well, another Flame Burst. Rising Phoenix, just because why not? And yeah, just doesn't really matter. That's the downside of an easy fight. When it starts to feel it doesn't matter what you do, then you disengage from the system. That's why I think it is important to have a minimum, kind of a floor of difficulty. It's more important for me that a fight meets the difficulty floor than that it meets a ceiling of being super tough. Because as is, I mean, I could just press auto and it would have been fine, which is, again, it makes you feel disconnected from the game, which is too bad, because the game's mechanics, when it gives you a balanced fight, like, I'm at the point in the other game, in the main part of the game, like in the non-records dungeons, like in the outside part, where it is getting pretty fun because it's making me really think about, like, what buffs do I bring to a fight? What debuffs do I bring? What party composition? How do I use the soul breaks I've gotten? And I do enjoy that. Yeah, it's just... Anyway. Hold it right there. My compliments on a most impressive performance. I'm pretty sure Celes is just... Because they need the airship. That's why Celes is not just immediately killing Setzer where he stands. Setzer! I'm a man of my word, impresario. I'm taking Maria. What? Celes! Unfortunate and unforeseen twist at every turn. Just as we think Maria is to become Locke's new bride, she's dragged off by Setzer instead. What fate lies in store for her now? Be sure to come back and see part 2. An utterly legendary section. Gran Gran! Hi there, Psoon. You alright, Tyra? You look exhausted. I'll be okay. He's starting to hit puberty, I think. I think that's what's coming on. I guess really being thrown onto the stage? No, I'm not gonna do that. I think I would want to punch myself. I already want to punch myself after 1 second of that voice. I guess being thrown onto the stage in the painting really did me in. I've never been good at acting. Acting? Well, there was this opera, and anyway, we still had fun. Wah! Huh? What's gotten to you, Psoon? She's just worried about you, Tyro. How come? Well, it seems like you're pushing yourself too hard. You're reading too much into this, Alara. I'm fine, I promise. Don't bother trying to hide it. We know you too well, Tyro. I guess you do, huh? Something bothering you? It's nothing. Did you track down the people you sent ahead to the island Shadowsmith? Interesting. Sid is not letting Shadowsmith in on the Feelings Fest. Oh, I didn't mean to tap that. Follow me, we'll go meet up with them now. And by now, I mean next time, in the Sunlit Waterscape, for some Final Fantasy XIII action. Yeah, 13, 3, and 10. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching. If you liked it and want to share that with me, like it. If you want to see more, subscribe, and if you want to let me know what you think, I would appreciate it. Leave a comment. See you all later. Bye-bye.